Here's one from Richard FPV. Richard, I'm jumping the line with you because you're a patron. I just scrolled through looking for Discord comments. To Expo or not, I've been against it for years and why it's bad for muscle memory, but the extra resolution has me wondering if there's something to it. Hey, Richard, I think that you would have to be a human being with extraordinary dexterity to fly full linear rates with no curve whatsoever. You need so much more precision around the center stick. It's just innate to the way a drone flies, okay? That in order to get the amount of precision you need at center stick to make small, precise movements, you would need your rates to be ridiculously low to the point where you couldn't make sharp turns. There just isn't a way for most human beings with a gimbal to have full linear. And as far as muscle memory goes, muscle memory just is what it is, right? Even if you have Expo, you'll still develop muscle memory. I think the idea that you need linear rates for predictability, like, I think that's a concept that people have intellectually that isn't really borne out in practice. Yes, if your rates are super extreme and they look like that, some people call that elbow rates, just looks like an elbow. You can surprise yourself. You'll be going through a turn and suddenly you'll hit that Expo curve and your drone will just jerk. Okay, so if you have like really extreme Expo, such that you have elbow rates, yes, it can be an issue with predictability. But as long as your Expo and your rate curve is not super extreme, you're going to be fine. Just find something that works for you and go with it. Yeah, Valenti.
Can we also mention that Betaflight rates without an Expo is not linear?
Correct.
So remember that if you say you don't fly with an Expo, that depends on what rate style you fly.
I knew a guy who did that. How do I get the virtual in the new? I need to enable virtual connection. Oh, there we go. If I connect here to my virtual Betaflight flight controller, and we go to the receiver tab, PID tuning tab, rate profile settings. Let me zoom in here. If we look here, can I get this both on screen? If I set an RC rate, I want this. There we go. That's what I want. I see. Hang on. Actual rates. Change. Okay, there we go. So here we go. Notice I have 0 Expo, but this is not a linear curve. And as I add Expo, the curve gets sharper, right? So yeah, clearly Expo does something, but this is not linear. It's still got a curve because of the way actual rates work. There still is a curve based on the difference between the center sensitivity. Now, if I increase that center sensitivity all the way up, I will get a full linear rate. That's linear. But people say I don't have any Expo, and that's true not just for actual rates, but for Betaflight rates. Standard Betaflight rates, look, RC Expo, 0, still got a curve. Because the RC rate and the S rate, that's how they work. Okay? So I knew a guy once and he said, I fly full linear rates. And I was like, wow, that's impressive. And it turns out he just meant I don't have any Expo, but you still have a curve. You're not full linear. He was still an extraordinary pilot and flew with higher rates and a flatter rate curve than I could, but he wasn't flying full linear.